Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Kodash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles of Great Millstone that are doing evil well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, the afflicted, the one-third. Shalom. This is Brother Dawadah, come back at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And today, this will be another in transit video. And the topic of this video is on brotherly love, all right? Because that's something that can't get spoken on enough, and that's something that's important because in the world they teach you basically, especially with Esau society, they teach you just to get you and yours. Don't be concerned about nobody else. All right, get your degree, start your career, get your house, get your car, get your you. This whole society is based on the individualism, so to speak. All right, trying to make it for yourself and not being concerned with anyone else. All right, but when you come to this truth, and even in the world, you got your friends, so-called friends, which the word friend means brother, and they ain't your real brothers. Because if they were, they'll be there for you anytime you need them. And really your real brothers, they're in this truth. Yahushua said it best. He said, "Who is my mother and who is my sister? Who is my brother? But them that do the will of my Father that is in heaven." Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. All right? So they ain't doing the will of the Most High. So really, they're not your friends. And in the world, what they teach you is, get some for you and yours, make it for yourself. And then, with your so-called friends in the world, they'll be doing good, but they don't help you out. This, that, and the third. You may come into a cash bind. They don't want to help you. But when you come to this truth, that's when you understand that, okay, I'm not supposed to be like that. Because even in the world, there'll be times when you have certain friends, they ask you for something. Y'all could have been best friends. But you're like, no, I ain't giving you nothing. And that goes back to the curses in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, having an evil eye towards your brother. When you come to this truth, you get, as is written, be changed through the renewing of your mind. All right, so through this knowledge, this truth, we've been renewed. We have a new way of thinking through the grace and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So now you're no longer thinking like that. All right, now you're trying to see to the benefit of your brother, to make sure that he's good, make sure that he's straight. This is Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. And that's simple, straight and to the point. Let brotherly love continue. All right, because you have a brotherhood once you come into this truth. All right. And that's when you see the true meaning of having a friend or having a brother. Because once again, the word friend means brother. That's when you really see the beauty of the brotherhood, the beauty of having a true friend, right? When you come into this truth. Now, there's a scripture, the Apocrypha, where it speaks about, having a friend. And the friend, a true friend, is one that's with you in the hard times. Let me grab that scripture. Because a lot of so-called friends, as soon as you start catching some hell, as soon as you're in a bind, as soon as you're in some position of straits, which is a position of difficulty, then they depart. All right? Then they ain't really there with you. All right? Let's say your car breaks down, you call one of your so-called friends, they don't come up to help you, But then you dial up a brother, hey, look, hey, I'm on my way. Don't even worry about it. Let's say you go to a restaurant, you're short on cash, your brother will pay for you. A lot of times, even before you even ask, hey, don't worry about it, I got you. So that's true love. That's true brotherly love. All right? And Apostle Paul, in the book of Hebrews, the 13th chapter, said that let that continue. All right? So this is Sirach, the 6th chapter, and the 7th verse. If thou wouldest get a friend, because everyone needs some type of companionship. Even the animals. Animals, they like lions. Lions roll in a pack, which is called a pride of lions. All right. You got wolves. Wolves, they hunt in packs. All right. You got a cattle. They usually in groups called a herd. You see. So as the scriptures say, every beast consorteth with his like. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. So animals, they know, okay, look, I'm cool with this. Look, he just like me, so I'm cool with this guy. So they have that sense of communityness, if that's even a word. they have that sense of being around someone that's just like them. All right. So hey, just like hey, in this truth, you want a friend. You want somebody that you can expound, all right, whatever it is that you're going to onto. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Okay? If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, meaning test him. Because not everybody's your friend. And be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion. Yeah. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, meaning for his own purposes. All right? And will not abide in thee, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. In other words, when you're catching hell, or if you're going through certain things, let's say, you lose your house or your car gets repoed or this, that, and third, you dial up your so-called friend. Hey, Daquan, bro, man, they just took my car. Nigga hang up on you, beep, beep, beep. You like, what the hell? You know? Yeah, let's say you short on cash, because you lost your job. You ask them, hey, let me get a couple bucks. I'll pay you back as soon as I get my next job. Then the nigga stop replying. See? Because they ain't your true friends. But a brother in this truth, hey, what you need? Hey, don't worry about it. You can stay with me. Don't worry about it. I'll call you a lift. That's brotherly love. Let brotherly love continue. Continuing on, it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. So he said it twice. All right? Fake friends. All right? Phonies, as it were. Here it is, when you're doing good, they're the first ones to dial you up. Just like when you got that stimmy, you got that stimmy, all of a sudden Jake want to call you, hey bro, you trying to go to the club? Hey bro, you trying to go here? Hey, I'm about to go get these new Jordans, you want to tag along? What about before then? They wouldn't dial you up. See? Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. See, verse 11. But in thy prosperity, meaning when you're doing good, he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee. So here it is. Especially when you come into this truth. When you come into this truth, that's when they come up against you. It tells you the same in the book of Hebrews, the 4th chapter. All right? They come up against you. They talk all kinds of trash about you, especially behind your back, and even to your face. And even to your face, talking all kinds of trash, wanting to fight you. You don't eat pork. You don't look at other people's women. Shoot. Every brother got their own different tales about such a thing. Again, some friend, verse 11. Yeah, let's read verse 10 again. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction, but in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Yeah. All right. It says, separate thyself from thine enemies, and take heed of thy friends. And your true friends are the brothers that's within this truth, in this knowledge. A faithful friend is a strong defense. A faithful friend is a strong defense. That's the brothers in this truth. They're a strong defense onto you, especially when you need help. When you need some type of help, a brother got your back. All right? Anything that you're going through, you got woman issues, you hit up a brother. Hey, bro, hey, what's going on? Hey, shalom. You feel better just by hearing a brother's voice. A faithful friend is a strong defense. And he that hath found such, meaning you found a faithful friend, and he that hath found such, and he that hath found such, and one hath found a treasure. So that brother is a treasure. All right? You're supposed to cherish that brother. You ain't supposed to maltreat such a one. A brother in this faith, a brother in this ministry. Even if he offends you. Scripture say, in understanding be ye men, but in malice be ye children. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. In other words, children, when they get mad, let's say it says two children playing, then the child A takes the other child's Lego, and picks it up and, beams them, throws it at them. Like, yeah, then they fighting. Then they go their separate ways, go to, opposite sides of the room, playing with their toys by themselves. And then you will see it like the next minute, all right, all of a sudden they playing again. The next minute. They forgot all about that they was just beefing like 1 minute ago. And they smiling, they laughing, they playing again. In other words, children are extremely forgiving. And that's how you're supposed to be with brothers in this faith. Even if they offend you. You let the brother know, hey, I was, you said such and such, I was offended in that. And that brother, if he's a true brother, he'll say, Salaki, hey, Salaki, bro, I ain't mean that, da-da-da-da-da. Then you're supposed to be good again. All right? Let brotherly love continue. Just to say, how beautiful is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. You see? In unity. All right? It says, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure. All right? Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. So ain't nothing better than a faithful friend. All right? Ain't nothing better than that. A brother you can call on anytime you need something. And when I say a brother that you could call on, that also applies to you yourself. Meaning they're supposed to be able to call you up, and you're supposed to be able to answer them. Hey, what you need, brother? Or let's say you're doing something important. You let the brother know, hey, bro, hey, I dial you up. Hey, I hit you up first thing in the morning. Hey, you know what, brother? Come over. This, that, and the third. That's how you're supposed to be in this faith, in this ministry. All right? Treat your brother as you would yourself. All right? Love thy brother. And if you love your brother, what are you going to do? You're going to keep the commandments of Yahweh Baal Shemi Awashai. All right? You ain't going to be plotting on him, trying to, I'm going to get into his house, or I'm going to get his woman. You ain't going to be doing that. All right? Because you're going to treat that brother as you would want yourself to be treated. All right? You will love that brother. All right? That's how it's supposed to be in this ministry. Love, 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 love. Let brotherly love continue. All right? In the world, you don't have that kind of brotherly love. You don't have that. All right? Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. All right? Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. So with that, all praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh Baal Shemi Awashai, Baal Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to my elders and my apostles over at Millstone. They're doing even well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, the elect, and 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. Barak Akim. Shalom.